sure. Oh, yes, I'm correct. It is a 10th day in the month of January 2023. Tuesday it is. A very wonderful Tuesday afternoon, I must say. A sunny one at that. And a great time to be on the sunny side with you from now up until 3 p.m. As always, I'll tell you what it is we're going to talk about today. And thereafter, we'll just dive right into the conversation for this hour. My name is Dennis Owalo. Schools resumed yesterday. And if there is one challenge that schools, especially private schools, have been faced with over the years is payment of school fees, or rather, non-payment of school fees. As it is common at the beginning of a new term, school fees must be paid. However, children either didn't attend school today, or were sent school fees. So we're tackling non-payment of school fees. How best should non-payment of school fees be handled by the school management? That is the conversation for this hour. You can join the conversation on Twitter at Nigeria Info PH is our Twitter handle, Facebook page Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, and also on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM _PH. Watch us live, but don't forget to drop your comments in the comment section, especially on Twitter. Tweet your response underneath the post. You can also call 070-0923-0923, 070-0923-0923. WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809-030-6416. Second conversation is centered around continuity in governance, enhancing continuity in governance. We're trying to answer questions centered around the progressive gains of continuity in governance, some major setbacks we have encountered as a nation, as a state, as a result of the lack of continuity. The argument most times is that when a different political party takes over power, they are most times unwilling to continue projects initiated by the previous government. Should this be the norm? And how best can we enhance election year, and we're counting down to the 2020 fifth. I want to say you said I encourage you to keep a lot of time. Therefore, we dive right into first conversation. So, one maintenance to pay school fees. Every private-owned school survives or depends on the tuition and other fees paid by the parent or guardian to see their child through their academic excellence. Now, when a child's fees are not paid, especially as it relates to the laws guiding the school, they are bound to distort academic activities of the child. I will speak from personal experience. One has gone through the academic system here in Nigeria, the private school, I must say. Back then in my time, when a child owes school fees, there's usually a grace window, maybe 1 week after resumption or 2 weeks after resumption. Then there was another policy that was created, and this time around, you are supposed to pay the school fees before the resumption date. So what the child is presenting at the entrance of the school is the receipt. You go to the bank and you make payment. So the child is presenting to the bank, to the person, there'll be teachers stationed at the gate. They will look through your receipts, confirm payment, and then you are allowed to enter the school premises, and then you can start the normal morning devotion. Some of us used to call it assembly then. Before that system was introduced, there was an office department. There was a boss. So you go to the bossa as a parent, and you pay. The bossa will issue you a receipt. The bossa will issue you a receipt, and then your child will be, entered as one of the children that have paid their school fees. Now it's firing all the school fees for that year, first term, second term, and third term, because they don't want to hear that for any reason their child was sent back because the child was unable to pay school fees. Some parents that did not have that much will pay just one term. And there was also a window open for the parents to pay half of the school fees and probably pay later. So it was going to be registered as part payments. So if the school fees was 20 naira at the time, you can pay 10 naira and receive part payment. you wait for him to complete payment. Now, these were the things that were done before now. Now, there were punitive measures for it. And usually, punitive measures were meted on the parents. So, guess who says? The child. So, you can imagine a child going to school and the parents are yet to pay school fees and the child doesn't even know. And Bossa comes with a cane, teachers, and they're calling the list of students that have paid school fees. And then they say, if your name was not mentioned, come outside, and tell you, in presence of your fellow students, to go back to your desk bags, pack your books, go home, and give you your school fees. How embarrassing that was for some persons. You are dropping their parents, you come back and go home. Somewhere around this time, or earlier than this, and adults will see the child on the road, one to come close, and the child will say, they sent me away, why? Because I am yet to pay school fees. So it's either your child's name or they are banning your child from making entrance into the client to pay your child's school fee. And this had its psychological effects on the child, who is constantly harassed things beyond his or her control. Let's not even talk about how your fellow students will bully you or you abuse you. Say you that cannot even pay your school fees or your parents cannot even pay your school fees. Now, names to those measures. Let us of that child return home. I'm on his side today. School management handle non-school fees. How? For the interest of the child at least, for the interest of the school, and for the interest of the parents who sent those children or that child to school. Let's talk. 070 0923. WhatsApp and Telegram number 0809 030 6416 030 Live on Twitter at Nigeria Info PH is the Twitter handle, and Facebook page is Nigeria Info 2.3 PH. You remember to turn down the volume of your radio set when you call. Be audible so we can hear you as well. Nigeria Info, good afternoon. Apologies for that. I want to be certain that this problem is not originating from our end, though, but we'll try and see how welcome.
My name is John Akban by name.
When did they send her back home? Yesterday?
Not yesterday. Before even that, they didn't give her result.
They didn't give her result last term.
Yes. They are only now 8,000. Then she's only in school 5,000.
5,000.
Bufem Secondary School at the town. Club Road.
So what? You know how schools expect that you as the parent, you pay fees for things that child needs. They don't make an attempt to provide those things. That's another problem. Could that be the possible reason why some parents are reluctant to paying fees? At best, should non-payment of school fees be handled?
And scam to us.
How?
Why should a student pay school fees? For what? We said that education is the bedrock to every nation. Is it not so?
True.
So why should I pay school fees to get that education?
Well, you don't pay school fees in a public-owned school, but a private establishment needs a bit of reason. So you can't possibly expect the government to shut down private schools when there is a fundamental problem of funding of public schools.